Hey there, Russell traders. David here of TradingFibs.com to bring you the Russell quick recap for May 14th, 2014, and see what's looking ahead for tomorrow. As always, please seek financial advisement when trading with your money. These videos are for educational purposes only. Support your knowledge in the market. See what's going through my head on any given day. Please always make sure you have a solid trading plan and never move your stop when placing a trade. Looking at the quad of platforms here in my upper left-hand corner, 5-minute board with my range chart up top, 534 EMA, and down here 513, 2180 in the lower right. And my AD line, as you can see, our AD line was quite in the red today, offering one really trading opportunity as we saw the market, for the most part, chop within the range based on pretty much yesterday's action. I was hoping for actually an upside to go with the trend, as we're having problems here to stay in unison. So here we are with our 25-minute open range, and we could see the daily gap here, never getting back up, and the week opening price coming back down to 11.3. And so once again we are in the negative for the week. Camarilla L4 really chopping up. So here, top green line up here in the 25-minute open range, 1 hour open range, just chopping it up sideways on the Camarilla pivot until had a nice trading opportunity here as it dropped in the late afternoon session. Here we could see on the 534 EMA chart, did exactly so. So pretty much chopped the entire session. Nothing, no momentum here. And then once again, the opportunity arose itself as the first Heikin Ashi bar 5 EMA under 34 dropped down. You got more than 50% of the bar entry here. Keeps you in the trade for a little bit. You can confirm that on a 513 2180. As you can see, we pretty much had the same thing the entire session. Overnight session was really nice. I mean, had a really nice drop here the overnight. It wasn't until the late afternoon session that the confirmation, here we have the 5 under the 13 under the 21 under the 80, which confirmed the move on the 5 under the 34, which lined back up with the 5-minute bar chart, just chopping it up inside the range. It's once outside the range on momentum. Hey, this was all on an AD line, as we could say, pretty much chopped sideways for most of the day until, and we were under the pivot and under negative 750. So momentum was definitely to the red in market internals. It was just a matter of waiting until the market moved under this range. So not bad for 20, 30 ticks there. Or if you got in early enough, that could have been a 40 tick drive. So the question is, where are we headed in this market as we keep fluttering each day? Here's my spreadsheet that I keep daily with the daily highs, opens, etc., and trends. As we can see, we are in a price trend that is down, and we are in a momentum trend that is up here. As we can see, for the last 3 days, we've been in an uptrend, but we keep continuing to cross over in price. We had a pullback 4 days ago, crossover up, crossover down, and finally we are in a downtrend as far as price action, but we have definitely not caught up as far as the momentum here, which is just about catching up here on the stochastic momentum index is one of the momentums here I use. So as we can see, 2 days up, 2 days down. This market doesn't seem to knows what it wants to do. Here we have price action is holding under the 200-day moving average. We have our Fibonacci long-term targets. Here's the week. We have been obviously reached a high of 1198.7 long-term. This is a weekly chart. Obviously, we've had a nice long run up. Never able to breach that 1, 2, 3. And then we've been coming back down, finding a little bit of support here, but not much. Between 2 different Fibonacci lines, but have not been able to break the upside there. And then on a monthly Fibonacci, we were holding up above the 1121.7, but so far on a monthly chart, we are holding underneath. So, today, obviously, we on Tuesday, we started to come back down. Sunday, Monday, 2 green days, swing size hourly. If you follow my charts, you'll see that we absolutely came up to the line and then have been dropping down. And this was the look. I was looking for the upside today. That doesn't mean that I automatically put a trade in when the market opens. It's going up. I wait for the market internals. I wait for the AD line. As we saw, it was all chopped today until the momentum broke down here in the late afternoon session. On an hourly chart here, as we could see, swing size hourly has come down, and that was the only reason I might have been looking at the market coming down to a low, as we have marked here on the 5-minute chart at 1090.10 was the reason I was looking here for the downside action if it were to happen. So average move down, we definitely hit that today, 1104.6, and then broke under. So again, this is tough. We just jubilating up and down, up and down. Price, going to my charts, price is down. I would like to see momentum in unison here. Very small gap, so that's 1 point. We're still holding under the 200-day moving average here on a daily chart. Swing size hourly is down, unable to break the Fibonacci targets. So my bias for tomorrow is obviously going to be where the strength is, and the strength is still down, is now downside as price action has crossed over and followed. Doesn't mean that price action is not going to come back up tomorrow on a pullback. Maybe later take a look at the statistics for tomorrow's based on pullbacks, but we didn't have a pullback today, so there really is no probability number that I can throw out there. So again, the bias is looking for the continued downside move. Tomorrow's Thursday. Janet Yellen speaks, so it can be an up or down day. We'll obviously just wait for the market internals, wait for the talking to end, and then base it on my open range and 25-minute open range and 1 hour open range. Please make sure you visit tradingfibs.com. Visit my levels page here. You can see I simply put in the trading plans. Video update will obviously be posted. Here I have the trend outlook for May 15th. You can see the price action trend is down, momentum trend is up. Obviously, I would like them both to be in unison. My numbers, weekly opening price, daily gap, and pivot zone will be placed down, but this is where I'm focusing. Swing size hourly intended price is 1090.10. That is the downside target. So that is really the force that I'm waiting to see if we come downside on. And if market internals are in the red, that will be my target. Hey guys, this concludes today's Outlook and Wrap. Feel free to stop by at tradingfibs.com, any of my social media outlets, to obtain more information. Hey, my trading mantra is really just to know one thing, know it well. I know there are a lot of markets out there. Some of you can multitask. For me, it's one chart, one trading dome, and that is what keeps me disciplined. Same rules, though. Doesn't matter what market you trade in. You can find me every day on Twitter at TradingFibs, TradingFibz. And as always, I leave the crystal ball to the experts. I have no clue where the market's going to open tomorrow. I only trade what's in front of me and on my charts. Hey, everybody, have yourself a Blue Zone day and night.